Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you're new, honey. So you guys, 3 different things that I've seen so far have been happening in the Love Island universe, and we definitely have to discuss it. So first things first, Olandria is having some major moments in New York. She's doing events, appearances, the whole shebang, y'all. But while she's out there enjoying herself, I noticed there was some beef or something going on between Nic Vans and TJ over some comment. And then I also saw that Ace was back online and, he popped back up with an update and it kind of caught my attention. So I wanted to share with y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get into all 3 of these topics here today. So if you're ready to get into this story, just stay tuned. Okay, now first and foremost, you know that we have to get into Miss Olandria because she is booked and busy in New York. And maybe 2 days ago, she put out this kind of cryptic video on Instagram Reels. And it was basically saying something about she's going back to a confessional, but it's going to be a little different. So that already had my eyebrow raised a little bit. But then she proceeds to release all these different videos, and it's pretty much her working with McDonald's, and they are kind of doing a first job confessional, and they're talking about their first job experiences. They even have her on there talking to a woman who used to just be a regular crew member, and I think now she's a manager, but she's one of the high managers. So first, let's go ahead and get into a few of those clips to kick everything off.
Hi guys, so I'm going back into the confessional, but this time it's going to be a little bit different. Stay tuned.
Okay, first of all, gorgeous as always. Second of all, y'all see why I was confused, because the first clip, it doesn't really give that much context. It's kind of like a cliffhanger. So I was like, dang, what's going on? Come on, tell me, sister girl. But then shortly after, she posted a few other clips and videos that made it a little bit more clear what she was talking about and what she's about to be doing.
Hey guys, I'm back in the confessional. And this time, I want to get real about first jobs. No one knows first jobs better than McDonald's. I'm here with Ruth.
Hi.
A crew member, and we're about to dish it all. My first job was actually a babysitting job. I learned a ton of skills in multitasking.
Oh, tell me about that.
Yes, you have to get nap times in, you have to get playtime, and not only that, schoolwork. So just like the restaurant business, you have to take orders, you have to pack the orders, you have to cook the food. I learned so many skill sets, and I think that's why I'm so successful today.
McDonald's was my first job ever. They gave me the position to apply to a crew member. I was a shift manager, and then I became a general manager. He taught me so many skills, starting with teamwork, being professional, hospitality. Do you know that one of Americans have worked in McDonald's restaurant?
No, it's actually crazy. My mom actually worked at McDonald's, being a single mother of 3. McDonald's is a great piece of our household. That McDonald's is actually your stomping ground. It's your spot.
It's really incredible that I managed 60 people, right? Because of that position, I was able to buy my own car, and then now just buy my own house.
Love that.
This is a true 100% story.
Share your first job and the skills you learned at the first job confessional in exchange for a free McDonald's meal.
Okay, Olandria, do your thing, girl, as always. So it is official. Olandria has joined McDonald's in its reality TV-inspired campaign and is turning kiosk into confessionals, baby. So we can all have a little piece of reality TV with these confessionals. And she is going to be in New York between March 6th and March 7th. So, hey, y'all go to New York, and y'all can see all about it. Matter of fact, she had a clip of her actually inside of the little confessional booth that they have in New York. So let's take a look at that because it was pretty cool looking.
Hi guys, so I'm in the booth at the very first job confessional. If you're not able to make it, please share your very first job experience with the hashtag first job confessional. See you guys later. Look at how cute this job confessional booth is. So cute.
Okay, so it's clear that she is totally and completely fangirling over this cute little job confessional area. But she also said it's all about embracing where you start. First job confessional, McDonald's 1 and 8. So I think it's pretty cool that they're going to have 8 of these and they're just going to be in random places. I really would hope that they would bring that somewhere to Texas or to the DFW area. I think that'd be real dope, actually. But guys, this last detail threw me through a loop because she was spotted with Ari Lennox. I was like, hold on, yes, queen. I see y'all. They was looking good. They were at one of the little pop-up confessionals. They actually ended up matching, and I could kind of overhear Olandria a little bit. It sounded like it might have been an accident, but whether it was an accident or orchestrated, either way, they look absolutely adorable. Yes, y'all better pop it.
one of these people knows. What's her name?
Yes, looking good, ladies. And even though they were popping it with each other, looking amazing, Olandria also decided to pop it and take a couple of pictures and videos with some fans as well.
I got that same bonnet. He ain't special. I'm screaming. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
This is not real life.
Look at my girl Shantae. Yeah. I love that.
Thank you for supporting me, Queen.
Thank you for having something to support. Oh my god.
No, you're so alright. I got it.
I love this.
Hi, my baby.
Hi. Girl, you have been killing it. Your Paris, fashion, Milan.
I am so tired. I just can't wait to get to Milan.
Well, by the looks of things, Olandria was having the time of her life, child. She was turning up with Ari Lennox. She was turning up with fans. She was turning up about the job confessionals. Like, it's all a whole vibe. Now, I do have to let y'all know we are coming to the end of our Olandria segment in a couple of minutes here because we have to go ahead and talk about what happened with TJ and Nic. Like, y'all, when y'all see these pictures, you're going to understand completely what everybody was talking about. And I was like, oh, I get it now. All right, so to wrap things up, I did see Olandria was at Cosmo via her Instagram story, and they had her in a really nice glam room. It was really cute. They had all these pretty pictures on the wall, and she was also taking photos of the magazines, you know, Cosmopolitan magazines. And they asked her a couple of questions in an interview, and also one of the interviewers decided to post on TikTok a little bit of the behind the scenes and how she interviewed Olandria. Also, you know, some things are in the works. She wants to put together the interview, have it a little bit more structured and whatnot and edited. But either way, I thought it was cool, so we're gonna watch both of those.
Hi, Glamour. It's Olandria, and I'm here at your office ready to spill some tea on first jobs.
Oh, come on.
So the advice that I have for someone that's going to go on the first date, girl, just pack that lip gloss. That's all you need.
Come with me to interview Olandria. A big part of my job is capturing social interviews, so when the opportunity came up to interview Olandria, of course I had to go. I took a car into the city, and on the way I make sure I have everything all set. I have my mic and all the gear for it, as well as a tripod. When I got on location, there was already a crowd outside and a lot going on, so the first step was to find my PR contact and get ready for the interview. My coworker was also there to help me out, so we met Ola and started filming. She was so sweet and super easy to work with, and I stuck around to capture her taking pictures with fans and special guests outside, and Ari Lennox even pulled up. They were so pretty together. It was giving twins for real. After that, I headed home to edit the interview. It'll be live on Hypebeast soon, and follow me if you want to learn more about working in social media.
Yes, Queen. I love the fact that everyone who I hear has met Olandria always has good things to say about her. She's easy to work with. She's nice. She's sweet. She's a genuine person. Like, there's always, like, I haven't ever heard anything bad, honestly. And I love the fact that she's just so confident in herself. She has her own sense of humor. Like, she's just a whole vibe. Now, let's go ahead and get into this next topic with Nic Vans and TJ, because y'all, I never noticed how much TJ copies Nic Vans. It's actually creepy. Like, y'all just saw the bicycle pictures that I just showed. You would have thought that was the same person. It's literally TJ and Nic. And it's crazy how TJ literally copied him all the way down to the hair, the shoes, the pose, the outfit. And I think Nic had like a white helmet in his hand. Well, he had like a white mitt in his hand. Do you know how obsessed you have to be to do that? So I found a TikTok that really gets to the nitty gritty of exactly what's going on and why the heck is TJ so obsessed with Nic? Because this is so strange.
Nick and TJ haven't followed each other on IG, and here's the current online drama explained. A few days ago, TJ had uploaded this photo of him suited up in front of a race car, and Nick left a comment on the photo saying, "You copying me, fam?" with the laughing face emoji. A few months prior, Nick had posted a picture that is similar to TJ's, and his comment just seemed very harmless and joking. Now, there are fans who have been keeping tab on Iris and TJ and have accused them of having a history of consistently copying Nick and Olandria. I haven't been keeping up, but if this is the case, I do consider this type of copying a form of flattery. Like, who would not look up to Nick and Olandria? They have been thriving post Love Island. But with that being said, and now Nick's joking comment, there have been fans who have been leaving nasty comments and have been sending threats to Iris and TJ. Nick responded to a thread that posted about his comment on TJ's picture and writes, "I didn't realize Iris and TJ are getting unaliving threats. I was just making a joke. Let's all relax. We both young hustling entrepreneurs." TJ responded to a comment on Snap that was saying, "Imagine deleting Nick's comment when it's the only engagement you've been getting and you and Iris have been failing to reheat their nachos." TJ responded saying that Nick deleted the comment and for this person to get off his page. I am assuming that Nick deleted the comment to try to stop the hate, and it seems like everything would be fine now, right? Well, now it looks like they haven't followed each other on IG.
All right, I guess I can see what the girl is talking about when it comes to like people copying you and it being flattery. But when it stops being flattery is, first of all, you copying somebody. Second of all, you don't even give them their credit or anything or recognize that you're actually copying them. And then to finish it all off, not only do you not recognize them, but you get mad when they point out the obvious. And y'all, I wanted to show you guys this picture. It's by Kalani Keeney's, okay? It's two different photos, and they said the Nic Vans effect. Even they know that he copying Nick. Like, it's obvious, it's clear as day. He was just real enough to say it, to be honest. Like, seriously, though, instead of him being a brat and getting all defensive, he could have said something like, "Hey, I learned from the best." And then, hey, maybe in a week or a month or so, you're hanging out with Nick a little bit more often, and he's teaching you the tricks of the trade. But instead, you let your ego get in the way. Yes, you were copying him. I guess you didn't want him to know, even though we all know now. But yeah, I mean, oh well. But I really hate the fact that people let their pride and their ego get in the way of their opportunities. Y'all could have been cool, but instead you are obsessed with him, copying him, but also mad at him for pointing it out. Like, make it make sense. And y'all, the weirdest part to me is that Nick honestly didn't even have to say anything because it was very clear that it was just a joke. Yes, it was true, but you know what J. Cole say, every good joke got a little truth in it, okay? It was still a joke. It was in good fun. He wasn't like, "Hey, why are you copying me? I'm tired of this, blah, blah, blah." He didn't hit him up with that type of energy at all. And then he even turned around and tried to stop the death threats from even happening. But apparently that wasn't enough for TJ because he still unfollowed Nick after the fact. But once again, y'all, copying somebody, denying it, getting defensive over it, and then they try to be there for you and say, "Oh, hey guys, no, we're all just hustling. We're just all trying to make it. Please stop sending them death threats." That's not good enough for you, and then you unfollow him. You are the most emotional little boy I have ever even heard of in my life. Who does that? But anyway, y'all, I digress. I really just had to let you guys know this situation because I just thought it was so weird. I feel like, yes, imitation is flattery, but it gets to a point to where like it's obsessive and it's scary and it's like just weird overall, you know? So I ain't never really been a big fan of TJ in the first place. Not to be rude, I just never thought he was like personally that attractive, and I am watching Love Island, so I want to see a little bit of fineness, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, to each their own. Anyway, moving on, let's go ahead and get to Ace. Now, when it comes to Ace, I feel like he's one of the more serious islanders. I do see him like play around on TikTok and stuff like that when it comes to teaching people all over the world how to do these trending dances. And I think that's pretty fun. But when I look at a lot of his documentaries, I see a very serious man, or like at least that's what he wants to portray to the world. But I genuinely think that's just how Ace is. I think he's a very serious guy. I feel like, I don't know. I just really feel like I understand what Shelly was talking about when she told Ace, "Hey, I want to know the real you." Because even though I see Ace online all the time, I always feel like I'm learning more and more about him. And even in a couple of his documentaries and interviews, he talks about how he's a very closed off person. He's very like reclusive, if you will. And I definitely get that vibe. I also kind of get like this nonchalant vibe. Honestly, I'm not a fan of nonchalant men, so sorry. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this update.
What's poppin', Ace Mob? So I wanted to switch up the dancing content and give y'all a little bit of a vlog. Every Sunday we hit church, and in church we talked about alignment and God's plan and purpose for you. So I had to go align myself with a nice breakfast burrito with chicken, bacon, cheese, potato, avocado, throw a little bit of honey on it. Don't copy my order either. Then we bounced out to San Diego because Rugs to Riches, aka Lex, made me a custom rug for my studio. And the least I could do is drive down there and tell her thank you, yo, man. She comes up with a lot of dope rugs, so make sure y'all check out her page. Ooh, look at Grandma Baby, yeah. And she gave you instructions on how to take care of the rugs too, so make sure y'all check her out, Rugs to Riches on the gram. Lately I've been trying to pick up new hobbies, and one of those hobbies I picked up was bowling. Strike, no longer a hobby. I'm taking off fades if you want it. Then your boy got hungry, so I caught me a 4x4. Don't judge me. Then from there I went to the studio, and I got some new music on the way. I can't wait to share with y'all. All right, I'm done sharing. Bye.
Now, I gotta say, I really do love these vlog style videos that Ace makes. I feel like he has a really good creative edge to him. Even if he's not the one directly editing the videos, I feel like the way he presents himself is pretty entertaining. But I did think it was ironic at the beginning of the video, he was like, he want to do something other than dance videos. Because like 30 minutes ago, he posted another dance video. So we're gonna watch that real quick.
Take it off, take it off. Lights off, lights off, lights on, lights on, lights off, lights off, lights on, lights on, lights off, lights off. Take it off. I want you to take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Lights off. Lights off. Lights on. Lights on. Lights off. Lights off. Lights on. Lights on. Lights off.
Child, when I tell you that this man is 100,000% a authentic West Side baby, if you know, you know. And yeah, my mama's from Cali, so I know a little something about a little something. This is definitely a West Side baby right there, 1,000%. But also, I saw some good news. Now, it was regarding Taylor. We know we're not really huge fans of Taylor, but we're going to talk about it for a little bit. So apparently he is having one of his first rodeos, and Ace is going to be in attendance. So I am going to want to see a couple of them clips. I want to see how Taylor actually does on the horse he does, because I know he got some videos already out of him on horses and stuff, but I want to see some more recent things, because I feel like it's a lot of lollygagging going on when it comes to Taylor. I don't really see him do that many brand deals and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he has to show us. Okay, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I had here today. I wanted to make sure to do a roundup for y'all this week. This way y'all have something to sit, and watch this weekend. I'll probably make some more videos though, shoot. But in the meantime, y'all have this. So at least it's Friday night. Y'all can enjoy yourselves, get something to drink, get something to eat, and sit back and relax, honey. So if you made it this far, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. That way you're notified every time I post. And in the meantime, y'all be careful out here, because the world and the people are cray. Okay, love you. Bye.